St. Louis County, this is what I wanted to show you. So we got a picture of an owl. Very cool. So there's vacant land, there's agricultural stuff going on, lakeshore, all of these different opportunities, and then county financing available. So this is not normal. Never heard of county financing. It's very cool. Very forward thinking from them. Very cool. So obviously, if you owe taxes in this county, you can't participate. Here's the options: pay in full, or number two, contract for a deed. So, when you contract for a deed, your rights are, very limited. It'd be just like seller financing, right? And so they still technically own the deed. You just have a contract for the deed. Here's a payment schedule. Interest, 8%. So definitely beats your credit card. Here's all the fees. And so from there, let's go down buyer's responsibility. So it sounds like you pretty much have all of the rights. You just don't simply have a deed. Okay, let's see. Phone list. So a lot of stuff here. Let's just get to some zoning. Let's just get to some deals here. So here's tract 1. Now I wonder, 0.41 acres. You can see it's a couple different parcels there right next to each other. I don't know if the opening bid is kind of like the value here or what they've got going on. If we could find a house, maybe that would whoa, oh my, oh my. Oh my. Looks like something
a little fixer-upper.
Yeah, a little fixer-upper for sure. So I see the land. I'm wondering if it's assessed at 23 grand and that's what you pay, or if that's just what the back taxes are. It's a bit unclear to me, but if that was the case, if the opening bid was the assessed value, it would be a bit harder to find deals, and that's where you're going to have to find discrepancies between the assessed value and what it's actually worth, which could be very common. So for instance, they may say that the land is worth 34 grand, but you look at the market price and it's like 75. And so if I'm not saying that is the case, I haven't been on this website other than today. If that was the case, though, you got to find discrepancies there between the opening bid. So far, this is all looking like land. Wow, this is looking quite large. Yeah, 6.2 acres. I don't know what's going on here, but this is the kind of stuff too, where, if you can get 6.2 acres for 42 grand, obviously you'd want to do some due diligence first. But if there's any kind of development that would be happening there, that could be incredible. Or maybe this is all like swampland and you want to, stay away. So you just don't know. So far though, none of these are looking like simple cookie cutter deals, which also makes it a bit better. Because if we just showed up here and it's like 13 grand, house is worth $500,000, easy, right? Easy to figure that out. And so some of these are going to take a little bit more effort. 0.14 acre of an island. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is an island. Good vacation there. This all does, look like land. And so, potentially there are some good deals there. It's hard to say, but we've got also Crow Wing. Okay, so that's got a fixed price OTC parcels. Yeah, so you can buy those immediately. Anoka County OTC purchase after sale failure. So financing available only in St. Louis, flexible financing, 10 years. So let's say they were going to do a project or develop there in 8, maybe you're fine then, right? You put down the 10%. So 5 grand or something like that. And then you're financing 45 grand just in time for, whatever plans are happening. Crow Wing County fixed price OTCs. So maybe there's some smoking deals here.